Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Greenway Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start on his big playoff day.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This drive has now reached the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Here's the option play. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here in a big game for the offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arkansas. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. What a move, and he's free. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds after a solid game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, he had all day back there to throw the football. That's like the old days back in the backyard. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. What's taking him so long? He's got to make quicker decisions.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of goal line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tulane.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Holstein. To contact on the throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Has the 1st down and more. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Motion now from the tight end. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. With sure hands, it's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's Tulane on top right now, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Finds his man. It's Anthony. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pressure is coming. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Over the middle, it's Turner. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they trap him for a sack.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On the ground, it's Gibson. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here comes a handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. Breaks clear in open space. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Hayes. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking for some space. It's Gibson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Give it to the back again. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arkansas.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Now past the 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Holstein. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. They're able to convert, now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They'll run the option. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looking to throw it again. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll try the option play here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Second down after that previous play. That's caught. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Press coverage now from the secondary. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Hayes. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Heads up first snap in the red zone on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Green Wave. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got two on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Now, juke demand, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Now I like to run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
Tulane, 28.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed
along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's a handoff on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They're going to run the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tulane, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds. And
he's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.